First of all, let me pay homage to the Bhagwan Buddha Dhamma Sangha, and let me pay homage to Bada Bhanteji, and let me pay homage to Guru Bhanteji, Kassapa Bhanteji, and I welcome each and every person, each and every lay devotee who are in the hall and who are online. I welcome everyone on this Dhamma talk. Let us share the Dhamma with you. As we know, the person who is the person had very wandering in the desert to find water. Likewise, when the Dhamma appeared to us, he quenches his thirst by drinking the water with handful of water. He drinks water and play with it. Like that, same the Dhamma is also, as we are searching here, we had met here to understand the Dhamma. As we know, Bhagwan Buddha appeared here with a tremendous amount of energy and parami. He worked day and night to complete his parami, and our teachers, great teachers, arahants, they had worked for their parami. They had gambled their lives to perfect their parami. Having made the Buddha arahants, they completed their parami and attained the arahantship. The disciple, they put effort, they realized the Dhamma. The Buddha and the disciples served the beautiful role model as the Dhamma. As the lay devotees and the Dhamma practitioners, we have to practice the Vinaya. The Vinaya with certain rules, which is cleanse our mind. Kleshas are the main cause which we have to clean with a soap called sila, with ragged clothes. These kleshas we are fighting day and night. Some persons, they are fear of getting out of these. They are searching here and there, wandering here and there, as though they are lost in some very thick forest. Once they get the taste of Dhamma, they drop the every practices, every michaditis. He drops everything. They develop the mind so that their mind cleanses. Bhagwan Buddha gave the order so that we can practice the Dhamma in a certain order. We can develop our mind. We can practice each and every day as a lay devotee, as a monk, as a samanera, and arhants. As they had been working they had been completed the duty as the Arhats, they lifted their burden. We are working on the path to develop our mind so that we can cleanse our mind. Once the Ajahn Chah Bhante says, there is no much to do to investigate our mind, investigate our body, so that we can develop the samadhi. We can contemplate on body, chitta, emotions, thoughts. Within the mind, see impermanence, selflessness of the mind. As we cling and attach to along with everything within it, there are only these things. We should not attach to the worldly things. We must contemplate on our mind. That is the thing. We have to abandon the wrong deeds so that we can develop our mind. We can purify ourselves. As we see this physical body, we cling on this body by seeing the beauty. But actually, it is not so beautiful as we think. It turns into the hair, which turns into gray day by day. The nail, which is growing every day, it's getting old. The skin getting wrinkled day by day. As we see, this is the nature. The body is itself saying the impermanence. As we develop these certain qualities in our mind, we can see anicca, the impermanence, so that we can contemplate the absence of oneself. There is no self. We can investigate 32 parts of body, examining any part of, or the asubha contemplation, reflection, unattractiveness of the body. Alternatively, one can investigate the elements, realize the impermanence, selflessness of the body. As we get unsatisfied with anything, we turn to avoid from these qualities. But the truth is in between the unsatisfactoriness. The satipanya contemplation, the mind more clearly, once we see, even if only the briefly, temporarily, but its down attachment, the physical body and the mind will enter the rest in samadhi, the peaceful state. The emotions are reduced. When we practice meditation by sitting, walking, lying, the sati will develop in the mind. The emotions get reduced. klesas will reduce slow by slow. When panya arises, the wisdom will arise. Then the samadhi will develop more and more. After that, the nibbana will arise. The defilements, greed, aversion, pleasure, displeasure towards the taste, odor, sound, and bodily sensation, feeling, as they arise, so let them go from the heart, which are hurting from our heart. As a result, the equanimity arises. When we contemplate the result, there will be equanimity in mind. The contemplate like this, otherwise the mind will gradually put down, grasping the attachment. The taste, odor, sound, and bodily sensation, even if it is only put them down temporarily, it's still good. As we know, even if we put them down temporarily, the mind is still at that point. The samadhi and panya are firmly established here and now. The frequent contemplation lying down, the more coarse emotion, mindfulness and wisdom probe in the physical body. Seeing it more clearly, repeatedly, investigating within the body. Once the mind gets settled, we then take up the body reflection to see the impermanence, selflessness of the body, until the mind unifies again the concentration. Contemplation alternates between the body and the emotion within the heart, hence weak them, greed and aversion will ease off due to the arising of the skills. The skillful meaning within the mind. Practicing like this, each and every moment, the klesas start to reduce. And thereby we can develop this samadhi. Sometimes the klesas has to tranquil any sign of dukkha, discontent, the more really manifest due to the subtle. Satipanya must again analyze and probe even further into the delicate workings of the chitta. Vedana, the feeling of the mind, be it happiness, dukkha, of which there is extremely titled. One must see that they are impermanent and devoid of self by having satipanya contemplating vedana, feeling. Sanya, the memory, the chitta clings to and take it for the being, the mind. When remembering and recognizing things, we understand and believe it to be our memory and chitta. Satipanya are naturally refined and will by their nature contemplate to see the impermanence and selflessness of the memory. It arises and ceases and is not the mind. When this is seen clearly and constantly, it will gradually let go of sankhara, thinking and imagination. Satipanya recognizes that we have thoughts about a variety of good, wholesome topics, and they are merely conditions and state of mind. Mindfulness and wisdom investigate seeing more clearly, and sankharas are fleeting and without itself. Once we see these things, the vijnana, awareness and sense consciousness, satipanya, begins to see more clearly, being aware of happiness, dukkha, and other objects of the one's awareness. By recognizing that this knowledge or consciousness still has a self present, and that the knower of one sensory consciousness still has klesas, Satipanya must investigate the subtle of vijnana to see the impermanence and the absence of self. By doing this, we can develop our mind. This is the short Dhamma given. Dhamma was said by me, and I would like to conclude here. I would like to thank Bhikkhu Sangha here and the lay Upasaka and Upasikas and monks. Thank you. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Okay, thank you, Venerable Nyananda Bhanteji, for your Dhamma discourse. His Dhamma discourse about this is the path. So he said that we should have samadhi, right understanding. Avoid the michaditi. There is samadhi and contrary is michaditi. And he said to avoid the michaditi. So among the human, mostly the people, they follow the, mostly they are in wrong view, in michaditi. Even in the times of the Buddha also, the human, they wonder actually what is great blessing. They don't know the real blessing. Even the devas also, they don't know what is real blessing. In the ancient time, the people, they believe, like one two example, suppose they woke up early in the morning, and if they saw the empty vessel, they feel this is inauspicious. There's something may happen today. They believe. Even I also believe when I go to school, especially in the exam time. Actually, I want to avoid this, see the empty vessel. If I saw that, I believe, oh, there is something will happen, I will not pass today. But if I saw the full vessel with the water, then I feel happy, oh, something is going well to me today. These things happen. This is the belief system. Still the people believe. And there are also, people used to believe that if we sneeze, or while eating we feel something stuck, then we feel that somebody is remembering us. Actually, this is only belief. There's no such thing that this is exactly. But there are people to believe this thing. Still, we also believe, though we feel like that. So the real samadhi means the Lord Buddha given the Mahamangala Sutta as we recited today, the Paritran. Asevana cha balanang panditanang cha sevana. Associate with the wise men or wise people. Avoid the wrong company. This is the great blessing, if I say in short. So in this way, you can find out in the Mahamangala Sutta, there are 38 blessings which are explained by the Lord Buddha. What are exactly the blessing? So, and Bhante explained that we must be in right track to develop, to progress on the path of our salvation, to free from all suffering. And for that, we need to understand ourselves. We need to understand the Four Noble Truths, walk on the path of Noble Eightfold Path, Samadhi, right understanding, right thought, Samadhi, Samasankappa, Samavacha, right speech, right effort, no? Samadhi, Samasankappa, Samavacha, Samakamanto, Sama Ajivo, Samavayamu, Samasati, Samasamadhi. That's it, though. That's the Pali. So we have to develop all those things. And accordingly, if we walk, like, for example, we say about the Sama Ajiva. Sama Ajiva is living right livelihood. So how do we live right livelihood? For example, if we live with the profession of selling meat or fish, or if we sell weapons by leaving those base, that is called wrong Sama Ajiva. This is not wrong, sorry, this is not Sama Ajiva. For Sama Ajiva, whatever we do, it should be harming others, and it should be by our own effort, our own hearts earning money. Then it is called Sama Ajiva. Like there are so many people, like those who sell the mala, flowers, that is called Samadhi. Those who sell the books, they print the books, sell, that's Samadhi. But for if you sell weapons or some drugs, poisons, all those things, these are the not Sama Ajiva. So in this way, if we explain, it will take much time. Like one more is, if we say Samadhi. Samadhi is right understanding. What is right understanding? Whatever motivated by greed, hatred, delusion, ignorance, jealousy, all it is called papa, evil. Whatever motivated by non-greed, non-hatred, no delusion, that is good punya. So accordingly you can match it. So if you live in this way by understanding, then one more we have to proceed for meditation. First one, we have to practice the sila, like for upasaka and upasikas, lay devotee, for them 5 precepts, panchasila, and for monks 10 precepts, 227 precepts, and many more precepts they practice. That is one part, the beginning one. And secondly, we have to develop our mind. And we can develop only our mind by doing meditation. You say, like, for example, like, I'm an angry person. So for that, it will not work for me much more. If we do anapanasati, the breathing meditation, for that I have to do metta meditation, universal love. In this way, there is antidote for the anger one. And if I'm very restlessness, my mind, for that it is good for anapanasati, the breathing meditation. There are so many types of meditation, 40 types of meditation, which Lord Buddha has given according to temperament of the people. So in this way we can practice. So, and by doing meditation, then only it will arise the wisdom. Wisdom means to know exactly what is right, what is wrong, what is path, what is not path. But for that, we have to go step by step. Buddhism is not a high jump or long jump, it is gradual path. Slowly, slowly, path by path, if we develop accordingly, then we can reach to the highest goal. So our purpose is be a upasaka or upasika, be a monk or nun. The one and only goal is to free from all suffering. For that we are here actually. So this type of people, only few actually in this world. We can count on the tip of the fingers, and rest of the people are mostly, they don't know what is the path, and mostly they enjoy and caught up in the samsara. I hope also in coming time we also free from all the suffering. You also free from all the suffering by practice of dana, sila, bhavana, panya. We can achieve our goal. But always remember that my goal is to free from all suffering. So for that we have to do so many work. So I hope you understand, and we will keep progress on the path of Dhamma. I conclude here. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. On कीजिए.
Thank you, Bhanteji. both the Bhante Rathapala and Bhante Nyananda, who spoke on right view and the Eightfold Path. Of course, we have lots of wrong view, that is Michhaditi. Bhante had given some example of blind belief, of seeing few things. The other day I also hear from a Upasika that she saw one lizard and it was making some sound, so she was feeling scared. So this kind of lots of beliefs are there. But Buddhism is all about, freedom of speech, freedom of thought. So when you are in Buddha's teaching, the Buddha has encouraged us to something called as ehipasiko. You have to come and inquire. Whatever we learn here, not necessarily we have to believe blindly. So that is the freedom what Buddhism gives. So anything that you see in your life, please think about it and see if it is a michhaditi or sammaditi, right view or wrong view. Bhante also spoke about right livelihood. What are the wrong livelihood? There are 4 kinds of wrong livelihood. That is selling of meat, selling of weapons, selling of poisons, drugs, and human trafficking. These are wrong livelihood. If you make a money out of this and live, these are wrong livelihood. But right livelihood are lots of being a teacher, doctor, selling of good things, selling of flower that Bhante mentioned. So this is a great Dhamma that we received, and I'm very grateful on behalf of all the lay devotees. This is what we carry. And today we had done puja in the name of late Naga Bhushan. Sangadana is offered by Mamta PS. So thank you for the dana as well. And the next program is the lunch for monks. Those who are interested, they can come to dining hall. We invite you to come to dining hall. Yaru Bhanteji ellarige dana ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ ಅವರೆಲ್ಲ ಡೈನಿಂಗ್ ಹಾಲ್ ಬರ್ಬೋದು. Bhanteji ellarige ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. But ಯಾರು from 11 to 12, if you wish to sit here and meditate, you can sit here. And I request after this program, we have people talking and discussing inside the hall, so they can go out and discuss, and while other who wish to continue doing meditation, they can sit and do meditation. At 12 o'clock we will serve the lunch for all the devotees, and from 12:30 to 1:30 again Nyananda Bhanteji will speak in Kannada. So this is where we conclude. I encourage all of you to come again and again on Sunday. Coming on Sunday, it's a big determination, coming from home with families. So we at Maha Bodhi deeply encourage your effort to come to Maha Bodhi, to listen to Dhamma, to practice the Dhamma, and hope to see you again on next Sunday. With this, with the permission of all the Bhantes, we conclude here, and I request Bhante to do the metta chanting, and after that we pay salutation to Tri Ratna. Namo Buddhaya.
Okay, thank you very much, Ma Upasaka Vajraji, for your guidance to the Upasaka and Upasikas. Now we will conclude here our Sunday Dhamma program with the metta chanting, to giving metta to all beings. Sukhi bhave yang nidukho ahang nichang ahang viyang Hita cha me sukhi ontun ma chata chata verino imami gama ke tanghi sata onto sukhi sada tato paranchara jesu Chakavale sujantano sadhu sadhu sadhu.
Sure.